All right. All right. So let's hear your story, Cloud. Cloud. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you could call us war buddies. We trust each other until one day. One day? After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. He made Soldier when he was 16. First rank. Sure is raining hard. Now, to be fair though, Tifa, I have nothing to say about this story. Yeah. To be fair though, like, this is also back in the day when, like, Chris Redfield was ex Special Forces at the age of, like, 21 or something, and was now a member of the STARS police force, or the STARS branch of the Raccoon City Police Force. Like, things were different and weird in how, like, youthful characters were suddenly, like, of these advanced special black ops forces at a young age that they really would not have been able to qualify for until they were, like, at least at the earliest, like, mid 20s. Early to mid 20s at the very least. Like, no way does a 16-year-old. It's fine. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I would know. I never had motion sickness. Everything okay? This is uncharacteristically chatty for Cloud. Hey, settle down. They gave me some new material. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. That's the Cloud we all know and love. Maybe I should start reading his lines like that. Are you gonna brief us on this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good! Why do you say that? I joined Soldier just to be like you. By the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? I thought you wanted the briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures, then we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor at Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Town. Sir, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. Time to whoop some ass. Now, it brought me down. Oh, it knocked my ass out. And then he just life twos me because he's a Chad. Look at that, I'm back to full health. And then I get flamethrowered. I'm back down on my ass. Life two'd again. Watch, look. Is Sephiroth's mana even going down? Doesn't look like it. I'm going on my ass again. There's another life too. Yeah, his MP's not going down, folks. Hits Sephiroth for 0 health. Sephiroth fucking cleaves him in half. Man gives 0 shits. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any of the stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Me, I was memorized by the way Sephiroth fought. Yeah, like that. I mean, you can't be first class. Look, you can't be first class if you have less than 140 HP. It's just not possible. And then we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back in your hometown in a long time, right? How does it feel? One second. Everything's fine. I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Jenova. She died after she gave birth to me. My father? Oh, what does it matter? Let's go. Keep wandering around here, you'll get in trouble. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Shall we practice? Practice? Oh, you mean practice my pose. Do members of soldiers always have to worry about what others think? How'd it go? Was it like this? Good job. Really don't want to be in soldier. Mako smells pretty bad here. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? Pose. I remember Jenova. That's a damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barret, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud, continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. This town is quiet. Everyone must be in their houses afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. How magnanimous. I'm so nervous. How come? Look, you're never gonna know when a monster's gonna show up, right? I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want to take a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. I don't take pictures of nobodies. That's fair. Shinra here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangian. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense and she'll be a powerful fighter. So what do you need, Cloud? Where's Sephiroth? He's upstairs. How's town? How about town? A lot of monsters have been appearing in the last 12 months. Other than that, there's not much change. Nothing much exciting happens in a little town like this. It was alright then when they were building the reactor, while they were still building it. But once it's completed, it's been bad. Within a few years, all the trees on the mountain withered away. I don't know if the reactor was good or bad. I mean, it's easy to say that it was a bad idea now, but what can you do about it? Anyhow, we've got to get rid of those monsters. Then we'll be able to relax a little bit. What are you looking at? The scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. Welcome. Hey, aren't you? Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. That's weird. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too, it's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? Alright. I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman, hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come, let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So this is a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There's a lot of temptations in the city, and I'd feel better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. You should have an older girlfriend, one that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. Cloud, did you go in my house? Yeah. Thought you might be home. Cloud, did you go in my room? Yeah. Orthopedic underwear. Cloud, I'm just kidding. Cloud, we're talking about something really important here. Letter. Did you read my letter? I'd never do that. No, of course. Did you play my piano? Just a little. I can read sheet music too, you know. Let's see. Forget it. Oh, you're with Shinra? Welcome. I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you going to kill the monsters? Are you going to... Do your best. Do your best. That's adorable. You're from Shinra. That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. The Popeye arms. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. An early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. Yeah. I hired a guide to the Mako reactor. I heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. I'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. It's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Cheese! Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get developed. Mako reactor was built in Mount Nebel. Cold mountain air of Mount Nebel was the same. Gets harder from here. Follow me. This is how Cloud got up to level 6 before the start of the game. He just ground out levels with Sephiroth covering his ass. The bridge. Rip. Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth, one person seems to be missing. It may sound cruel, but we have no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. No, it's not gonna let me fuck with the shit. But boy, wouldn't it be something if it did? He's got all of his materia are master materia, by the way. Whereas Cloud just has preemptive. Increases the rate of preemptive attacks. That is the brand new materia that he was, quote, given for this mission. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave? Must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant with it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. Also notice how during the dragon fight, like, he was constantly going out of his way to heal my sorry, or to res my sorry ass, and now he's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not doing shit for you, kid. You're dead as donuts. Well, there he goes. Now he's resing me. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, no, he's staring down Sephiroth. Okay. I don't know what it did. Doesn't matter, they're all dead. And what's this? Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. So beautiful. If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. Kinda, yeah. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It is very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can use magic too? You were in Soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with the knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet, and that knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. Still remember how angry he was. Who's that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of great scientists. He was a walking mass of complexes. Mako Fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. Finally made it. Sure took the long way though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. Huh. Wonder what's in all of those. And why does that say Genova at the top? This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Why did it break? Now I see, Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo put something else in there. Take a look. It's funny that they have to jump up to look at the peephole. Come on, look through the window. Egads. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? Well, they've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo Shinra that produced these monsters. Mutated living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Normal members of Soldier. You mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I? Man's cracking. Man's cracking. Was I created this way too? Am I the same as these monsters? Sephiroth! You saw it. All of them were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. He's just a little guy. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn, Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate him. Who would have ever thought that the Mako reactor held such a secret? It would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think you should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barret? Why are you talking to me? Poking his damn nose where it don't belong. Cloud, why don't you finish your story? Phew. Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth, master of the cooking knife, Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I saw him go into this room. go in that room. Wonder what's in there. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast names the organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an ancient. No. X year, X day, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? Let me be alone. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he was possessed by something. Not once did the light of the basement go out. Sephiroth seems different. Who is it? A traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor, I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. The Cetra were the itinerant race. They would migrate and settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said that they would find the Promised Land in supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth. Long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Genova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. The Genova Project. The Genova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Genova Project and genius scientist, produced me. How? How did he? Sephiroth? Out of my way, I'm going to see my mother. a little much, my man. To go see your mom? You have to burn down a whole town to go see your mom? Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I'll check this house, you check that one over there. Hey, am I going to die? Sephiroth. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Here's your iconic Sephiroth shot. Soak it in. Papa. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth. Soldier. Mako reactors. Shinra. I hate them all. Take his sword, I'm gonna kick his ass with it. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Shing. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth. My family, my hometown. How could you do this to him? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Mother. What about my sadness, my family, my friends? Sadness of having my home taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I'm the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth. I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute, that's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state that Sephiroth is dead. I read in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspaper, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of it makes sense. I'm gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? Are you just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads to the Promised Land? And let Sephiroth or Shinra get to know Promised Land? If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The Ancient Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. Fascinating story. Yeah. Alright, so... here's the thing. Okay, I'm not going to go into full spoilers just for anyone who might watch this or is watching this who doesn't know. But Cloud told a lie. To be clear, what happened in Nibelheim did happen mostly the way that Cloud said it happened. But note that Tifa didn't pipe up at certain parts. And Tifa was there, so she knows that Cloud also told a lie, but she didn't say so. There's two reasons for this. One is because if she did, then it kind of gives away one of the twists down the road, which is what Cloud lied about. The other thing is that she and anyone who's played the game and knows what it was that Cloud lied about know that Cloud also doesn't know that he lied. He survived the Nibelheim incident, and it was extremely traumatic what happened. And so, as a result, due to that and some other things, he has a fair amount of PTSD. And so his mind is trying to deal with the trauma of it, and as a result, it has changed his memories of that event. Like I said, he mostly told the truth, but he did tell a lie. And that is kind of a big thing down the road that comes up. Also, he doesn't remember how it was he faced Sephiroth and didn't die, because as he says, Sephiroth and him were a vastly different skill, and that is extremely true. That's part of his repressed memory. You know, there's a few other tidbits in there that will come out later. It will be a while before we get to them, but that is something to kind of keep in mind, that Cloud is a bit of an unreliable narrator, especially when it comes to the past. mostly around events involving Nibelheim, because of what happened. There's a few other things involved with that, but yeah. Um, the the one critique I would give it is that, yeah, Cloud being first rank at 16 is being soldier first rank, because soldier first rank is like the top. That's as high as you go. I'm pretty sure Sephiroth is first rank too. Like, and very clearly in the fights that the game showed us, Sephiroth's up here, Cloud's like way down here. Like, monsters are one-shotting him, and you can say a lot about Sephiroth as to the reason that might be, but trust me when I say that the reason for that has to do with more about Cloud than it is about Sephiroth. Don't get me wrong, Sephiroth is very beastly. Like, his abilities are not to be underestimated, as we will see very shortly. But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things where it's very interesting, and I kind of wonder if, because when I first played this, I was a kid, so of course a lot of that shit goes over my head, but as an adult, if I didn't already know, I wonder how much that would, because there is some conspicuous things, if you're paying attention. Notice that the game makes a point, Sephiroth is an officer. Yeah, but he is in soldier. Sephiroth is a soldier. He's like, I think he's soldier first rank. But he is the soldier. He's the most well known. He's the reason why Cloud wanted to be in soldier. The other thing is that, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Yeah. Soldier officer, I meant. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's above first class. Okay. Yeah, I don't really remember, but yeah, if you, I'll take your word for it. Makes sense. I mean, like I said, he is the soldier. He is the one that everyone knows about. So that would make sense. That makes sense to me. But yeah, it's just. Oh, I remember. Tifa, if you're paying attention, especially if you don't know what's coming up, Tifa, the game makes a point of Tifa having a couple of dialogues where it's just ellipses. Like, she's like, and you can kind of see her model move a little bit. And it's just kind of one of those things where, if you understand, going back through it a second time, it's one of those things where you pick up like, oh, okay. But first time through, you might not catch that. So it's just kind of interesting stuff with that. Subtle, let's say. Yo, Cloud, here. PHS. Now I can change party members. Alright then, we're out of here. I think everyone's already rested. Alright. Tourists, huh? Here are a few things you should know, and that will come in handy when you travel around the world. Yeah, fine, tell me. Let me explain how to use the world map. I already know all that. Okay. Yep. 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 Nope, that's all. Thank you. I thought it was gonna be more than that, but... Thanks to Mako Energy, life's pretty darn convenient. Thank you, Shinra. Thanks to Shinra. Did a good job at that if you played it. The subtle hints. I haven't seen that part of Rebirth. I haven't gotten to Rebirth yet. I've only played like I think 3/4 of Remake. And I've seen stuff in Rebirth, but I've not played Rebirth, and I don't think I've watched the Nibelheim flashback in Rebirth. So, but that's good to know that it did a good job at the subtle hints, because that is kind of one of those important things that they put in there. Don't you think so? Yeah, maybe. See, how would we get by without Mako Energy? Mako's energy is made a lot more convenient, but a lot of plants and animals have been disappearing at a rapid pace. I think the old life was better, don't you think so? Yeah, sure. Yeah, see, I'm right. You think so too, don't you? Yeah, I'm just not going to fight with children, that's all. Hello, old man. Did you say you came from Midgar? I used to live there too, but I heard they got lots of troubles lately. Yeah, a whole damn plate fell. It was awful. Thank you. Locked. Can't open it. I've got a sword. I'm sure that'll break the lock. Barrett's got a gun. There was a suspicious looking man in a black coat. He was carrying a mean-looking sword. Was it 16 feet long, or however long Masamune is? Peacemaker. Nobody can equip this. At least nobody presently in this party can equip this. My old brother's so stupid, he's so embarrassing, I could just puke. When I'm growing up, I'm gonna be a soldier. That's why I'm training hard now. Keep at it, kid. I hear the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with the Mako energy. What? I heard President Shinra was killed and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. You're pretty smart. Just between us, I heard that it was them Ava McCollums that got President Shinra and his son. Shinra himself? No. His son, yeah, I kicked his ass. Floating City Midgar. For just once, I'd love to see it in person. It's just down the road, lady. Or dude, I can't tell. So Shinra develops for us. Everything's more convenient now. Isn't it great? Is it true that Shinra makes monsters? Yep. Yeah, well, either way, as long as we use reactors, we can't stand up to Shinra. It's not true. Stand up to him all you want. World's at peace. All's... Boy, man, I got some bad news for you. We got some bad news for you. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after monsters started appearing in the mithril mines. Now he's all drunk and sits around getting drunk in the bar. Now all he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. Yeah, life's hard. You want, kid? This is the item store. Cool. What you got? Let's wait. Man selling me items while he's got his back to me. Yeah, put the money on the table. Materia store? Any good materia? Earth? We don't have any of those. Heal? Don't have any of those. It's the weapon store. Okay, I have enough for Tifa and Barret. We'll deal with that here in a second. Alright. That's everything. Dude, get out of my way! Yo, listen to me. Just now, some guy in a black coat walked east towards the grassy field. He got the killer sword and looks real scary. So tell us where to go next after Calm. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Materia. So we're going east. I think Cloud will just crit them down into the dirt where they belong. Back attack by these ugly ostrich. Ooh. Alright. Alright. I see you. I'm sorry I said something mean about you. Bunch of chumps. Look at all those chocobos. Work? Oh, cool. We get chocobo dance. I'm gonna sip on my Coke Zero while they do that. Got our first summon materia, which I don't remember coming from that, but okay. So, thinking of crossing the marshes? Yeah. Then you'll probably be safer for you to get a chocobo. That way you can zip through the marshes with the chocobo. It's the only way to avoid being attacked by the Midgar Zolom. Midgar Zolom? That's a serpent that's like over 30 feet tall. It detects the footsteps of anyone in the marshes. And then bam, it attacks. To avoid that, buy a chocobo at me and Choco Billy's Chocobo Farm. To purchase a chocobo, please talk to my grandson. He's in the chocobo stables at the far right of the farm. Yeah, woo. Looking for an inn? Sure. How about you go to hell? No, I want it. Fine. Alright, kid. Let me buy a chocobo from you. You want a chocobo? Yeah. Yeah, give me one. You old folks are out of luck. Old folks? A lot of chocobos. I'm taking care of the ones out there for someone else. You know, if you really want a chocobo, you should go out and catch one. Want to know how to catch... I already know how. Well then, shall we get down to business? I'll sell you the chocobo lure for 2,000 gil right now. Yeah. Thanks. Hey, you don't have enough. Yeah, that's right, I don't. That's close, though. Guess we're gonna do some grinding. So I can let this little kid bilk me for more money. Speaking of, these are the marshes that they're talking about. And you see that shadow that's back there? That's the Midgar Zolom. Notice how it's coming to come kick my ass? And it will, too. It will absolutely whomp me. Not even close. Can I sneak over there? Nope, 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 nope. Beat cheeks, kids. Yeah. Things not effing around. That's why the kid gets to bilk me for $2,000. We can hit the summon though. Check that out. Easy. Or you can just one-shot at Tifa. That's cool too. Real fan. Slow dance. This isn't a high school dance, kids. You can go fast. Alright. We got plenty of money. We can now be robbed by a child. Alright, kid, come on. Yeah, I'll buy it. Thanks. It wouldn't hurt to buy some greens either. Oh, and how about... And how fast a chocobo will finish eating depends on what type of greens you feed him. This is what I mean by being robbed by a child. He's like, oh yeah, you just need a chocobo, or, well, if you really want one, then I'll give you some greens, but you got to pay for them. Savvy. And we're gonna run on these chocobo tracks because that's how we get a chocobo. I don't have to equip the lure, right? That's a key item. That's for when I want to breed chocobos. Well, that's not happening. Well, at least I didn't get a miss this time. I swear that... Oh, they're sad now. Yeah, I'm sad too. I'm less sad. Considering the fact that Aerith just did the Matrix dodge on two fucking monster ostriches that were trying to beat the ever-living hell out of her. I really should just use magic on these guys. But I might need it. I don't need it. Just burn them. Oh. Okay. Well then. I'm hunting for chocobos. Yeah, Cloud might be sad, but that doesn't stop him from being pissed either. Alright. feel like I'm missing something. I bought the kids. This kid's gonna be like, oh yeah, and then you gotta buy this third thing. Just in case. Just in case. Wasn't it really expensive? But don't be mad at my brother or grandpa. Ever since mom and dad died, it's been like this. Okay. Be very, very. We're hunting for chocobos. She's already sad. You can't make her sadder. Yeah, it doesn't really work on the plants, but I don't care. It's mostly for Mr. Ostrich. Nope, 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 nope. Save that. Levels, everyone. 14, 15. Cannonball. It's a materia. Oh. Essentially, we have to kill all the enemies before he stops eating. Also, if you'll notice that Barrett's gun arm no longer has a gun to it, Cannonball is a melee weapon, so it changes his attack to a melee attack. Press circle to get off. Chocobos will escape whenever the player dismounts. That's great. And if it wasn't clear from the battles that happened during the Calm flashback that Sephiroth is a badass, like, it's not a surprise. Like, Sephiroth is, in fact, a badass. But this is just kind of like, hey, by the way, in case you forgot, or you needed it further exemplified that Sephiroth's a badass. But, like, he's the final boss. So, of course, he can do that. Are there someone that could do this? Yeah. Yeah, no shit. Like, it's not news, kids. Wait, does Cloud still have sadness? He doesn't. Cool. I'm sad for Cloud. But Cloud's not sad anymore. And that's important. Because I won't limit break. And I need Cloud to limit break. What in the absolute horse hockey? Also, I should take the Chocobo lure off. I don't need it anymore. It's not bad. Get out of here. Oh, actually, I wanted Grand Glove should be an equipment for Tifa. It is. Mind Source should help with magic. It does. Erase the spirit. Alright, I don't know which way the critical path is, so we're just gonna kind of... Oh, that's the just a second. Oh, look, it's the Turks. What's up, boys? Who are you? Do you know who I am? You're the Turks. Well, if you know, then this won't take long. It's difficult to explain what the Turks do. Kidnapping, right? To put it negatively, you could say that. But that's not all there is to it anymore. Sir. It's alright, Rude. I know you don't like speeches, so don't force it. Then explain, Elena. I'm the newest member of the Turks, Elena. Thanks to what you did to Reno, we're short-handed. But because of that, I got promoted to the Turks. Anyhow, our job is to find out where Sephiroth is headed, and to try and stop you every step of the way. Wait a minute. It's the other way around. You're the ones that are getting in our way. Elena, you talk too much. Mr. Sang. Don't need to tell them about our orders. Sorry, Sang. Thought I gave you orders. Now go. Don't forget to file your report. Oh, right. Very well. Rude and I will go after Sephiroth, who's heading for Junin Harbor. Elena, you don't seem to understand. I'm sorry. Go. Don't let Sephiroth get away. Yes, sir. Reno said he wanted to see you after the injuries you gave him healed. He wants to show you his affection for you all with a new weapon. Eris, long time no see. Looks like you're safe from the Shinra for a while now that Sephiroth reappeared. Are you saying that I should be grateful to Sephiroth? No, I won't be seeing much of you, so take care. Strange hearing that from you. Well then, stay out of Shinra's way. Yeah, it is kind of strange considering that the last time they encountered each other, he backhanded her. Again, like, I feel like the backhand was somewhat out of character for him, considering that, as I recall the rest of the game, he's pretty nice overall. Or at least more reserved than what a backhand would seem to demonstrate. Everyone get burned. Now, we're gonna steal from the snakes. Okay, snakes don't have anything to steal. Cool, we can just go apeshit. Barret, why are you on your knees? Oh, you're affected with the status effect. Probably, if I had to guess, by the fact that you're glowing, or you're sort of fading in and out, I would guess blindness. Ether. Tent. Stage 2 attack, or two stage attack. Hell yeah. Let's see how you like it, jackass. Watch, this'll heal him. I have my days. They're few and far between, but I have my days. Every so often that works. It just didn't work this time. Oh, God. Oh, it's super bright out. Oh, right, they have nothing to steal. Okay, I can't go up there. I don't want to yet, though. I want to go up here first. Get run over, nerds! Was that an excessive use? Yes, it was. Come back and +2 party members? Yeah. Not just one manning it anymore. Although these guys can go to hell. Oh, I can seal evil. That's right. Let's see what that does. Oh, it just silences. Oh. Oh, it silences and stops him. And we're out. Where's this post? This puts us outside of Fort Condor. Okay. So, I think this will probably be a good place to save. And call it for today. Oh, but we got a lot done. We finished out Midgar. We went through Calm, got the Nibelheim flashback. And are making our way through the world now. So won't do Final Fantasy till next Monday. At which point we'll do Fort Condor. What we can do at Fort Condor, which might require some grinding. Because I know you can throw money at them at the beginning, but I don't remember how much. And I know it's better if you will throw more money at them than not. So I'll have to look into that. Because if I do have to grind money, then I'd prefer to do it off camera than on camera. But like I said, we'll see. I've got 4,500, so I'm in a pretty good place. But if I need more, like I said, I'll grind off screen if need be. Tomorrow I might not stream. I know I have it on the schedule, mostly because with where I'm at with Twitch right now, I can't make a schedule by week. It's every week. I can change it as needed. But I put down Thursday and Friday for quote unquote training streams. But tomorrow I have to take my mom to physical therapy at 3:30. And then because everyone gets off around the same time, we're all going to go to dinner after she's done with her physical therapy. So I don't know what time I will be home. If it's a little bit later, I might not stream. We might just start that on Friday. If it isn't too late, then it'll be hopefully before 7, but we'll see. I will post on my Blue Sky when I know for sure. But otherwise, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Training stream hopefully tomorrow, but if not, definitely on Friday. And then yeah, so hopefully everyone's day is going well. Hopefully the rest of your day goes well. Make sure to take care of yourself. If you are living in a scorching hellhole, make sure you drink plenty of fluids, sunscreen if necessary, and take care of yourselves. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow or Friday.